The Trojan War is a legendary conflict from Greek mythology, said to have taken place in the late Bronze Age, around the 12th or 13th century BC. The war is primarily narrated in the epic poems the Iliad and the Odyssey, attributed to the ancient Greek poet Homer. The story begins with the marriage of King Peleus of Thessaly and the sea nymph Thetis. Eris, the goddess of discord, was not invited to their wedding, and in retaliation she threw a golden apple inscribed with the words "to the fairest" into the midst of the guests. This led to a dispute among the goddesses Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite about who was the fairest. Paris, a prince of Troy, was chosen to arbitrate, and each goddess offered him a bride. Paris ultimately chose Aphrodite, who promised him the love of the most beautiful mortal woman, Helen. Helen, however, was already married to Menelaus, the king of Sparta. Paris seduced Helen, and together they fled to Troy. Menelaus called upon the other Greek kings who had sworn an oath to protect the marriage of Helen and launched a military campaign to retrieve her. This coalition of Greek forces, led by Agamemnon, Menelaus' brother, set sail for Troy, marking the beginning of the Trojan War. The war lasted for 10 years and involved various heroic exploits on both sides. The most famous episode is the anger of Achilles, a Greek hero, and his subsequent withdrawal from the battle, which is a central theme in the Iliad. The war also saw the exploits of Hector, the Trojan prince, and other notable figures. The turning point in the war came with the famous wooden horse strategy. The Greeks, unable to breach the walls of Troy, pretended to withdraw and left a large wooden horse outside the city gates as a supposed offering to the gods. The Trojans brought the horse into the city, unaware that Greek soldiers were hidden inside. During the night, the Greek soldiers emerged from the horse, opened the gates for the rest of the Greek army, and the city was captured. The war's aftermath is detailed in Homer's The Odyssey, which narrates the adventures of Odysseus as he tries to return home after the fall of Troy. The Trojan War and its heroes have been a rich source of inspiration for literature, art, and drama throughout history.